What flavor is this one? Did you see this one? I thought it was like an over easy egg.
No, I don't know.
That's toasted marshmallow for sure.
Oh, damn. Don't mind my man. Shit.
Welcome back to Careful Boys. We are very careful boys. Today we have a special guest, Andy Nguyen here.
Hey, Andy's back. What's up, Andy?
Mogul. Describe yourself. You're a businessman.
Businessman? Man of 1,000 businesses.
Businessman?
Mogul. Food mogul.
If you only had 10 seconds to describe yourself to someone brand new that you're meeting, what do you usually say? I'm Andy and
I guess a creative entrepreneur.
Oh, shit.
That's cool.
Owns a lot of different things and does a lot of weird stuff.
And you know what I say back?
Yeah.
I can see your boxers, entrepreneur.
Oh, nice.
Holes in his jeans there.
So what do you got over there? You brought us some cookies from Dough and Arrow?
My cookie shop in Costa Mesa, yes.
Oh, tight.
Dan, you brought that from Costa Mesa all the way here?
Yep, they made it here.
So where is it?
Thank
Is
you.
it's not inside South Coast Plaza, is it?
No, it's down the street. Down the street from South Coast.
On Bristol?
Hurry up, dude. How big is it, dude?
Whoa, these cookies are fucking insane.
Whoa, these are massive. You guys gotta see this.
The
Look.
s'more? Look at the s'more cookie.
Okay, I think that's the most popular cookie we have.
The s'more cookie?
The s'more one?
Get out of here, dude.
Look at the size of these things, guys. These are delicious.
You know what you need to do? You need to stop opening concepts and tell me so I could be a part of it and then open it.
Hey, this is one cookie. Look at this.
Is that one cookie? No, that just fell and got stuck up there.
Oh, they got stuck on the.
What did you guys, did we all get the same?
We got the Smokey over here.
Did you guys all get shares too?
I got one with fucking. Oh, yours comes with shares? Shares of the company?
Share. Paperwork in it?
Wait, we didn't get that box.
Dude, mine came with dividends.
We just got a bill.
Dude, this is so fucking good.
Who's got a ube one? Who's got a ube? Oh, we got the same one. Oh, we got ube. Yeah, we got ube.
Dude, this one has straight up fresh.
Are we gonna take turns
fresh
eating?
jam on it.
Okay, they're eating the s'mores long. We gotta eat the s'mores. Dude, look at this shit.
Which one's your favorite one?
It tastes just like Andy Nguyen.
My favorite's not even in there.
What's your favorite one?
There's one called the kitchen sink. There's like a bunch of stuff on.
Oh, that one looks good, dude.
Is that a diss? Are you dissing us with that?
So they'll make me boxes. They just gave me these. So
Do you own any companies that directly compete with this one?
Hello Kitty would probably have something similar. But it's in Vegas, so it's far away. It's not.
God damn.
That's really good. This is so good. Wait, how many food concepts are you involved in?
Yeah.
I feel like you have 1,000 food companies.
In any capacity. Which ones? Name
I think
them all.
there's like 10 to 12. Some I don't put my name on it.
I just want to say thank you very much for not getting involved in matcha. Or boba.
He's like, I wouldn't do that. It's a failing concept.
I don't want to lose money.
I have the 7 Leaves in Vegas. Yeah, the three locations out in Vegas.
That's true. I do support you. I always forget you.
7 Leaves is banging.
Oh, 7 Leaves?
You're a franchise owner too? So how's that?
I'm a franchisee of the Nevada territory.
So how does that feel when you're like a business owner of your own concepts, but then you're also a franchisee of other concepts?
I think I gotta learn a lot to see how they operate and how they move and grow. So it's good to learn, and you pick things apart, the things that you will do and you won't do from them. So yeah.
That's so smart.
So how did this concept come together? Like, what made you go, I want to make next level cookies and the name and like how did it all come together?
So I teamed up with 2 girls named Gigi and Jen. They're like the faces of the company. So it's like women ran and they lead the whole project. And they used to own food trucks. One came from the Nom Nom truck, and she was on like the Great Food Truck Race. And then Gigi had a truck called I think the Bakery Truck, but she was like the originator of like ube products, like ube pancakes and stuff. Like she's like early on before you see. Now you see it everywhere, but she was like one of the pioneers of that. But they developed a lot of the cookies.
And then how did you get brought into it?
I helped them find the location. I helped them concept the project. Helped them raise the money to open the store. So they pretty much lead the project, and I just.
Just chill back, take and collect checks.
So it's kind of like they were the idea person, and then you come and kind of make it come to life.
Yeah. So they wanted to work on a concept together that worked within baking, and we tried different concepts, and I think we landed on cookies, and I helped them spearhead on finding a great location that fit for their project.
And how many? Is there more than one
There's
location?
currently just one location for this project right now. We're still hunting for a second one.
Go there. This is so fucking good.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
I have a silly question, Andy. Do you ever secret shop the places that you are you own a little bit just to see how things really are?
The further stores I do secret shop because they don't know who I am for sure. So so it's a lot easier. But I definitely do secret shop, and I've seen some weird things, and I'll text my partner, hey man, you need to put them in check right now.
What's secret shopping? Are you like
if
undercover boss?
Like if Jimmy didn't know that it was you.
You know, they don't know who you are and just pretend like you're ordering and do what you normally do as a customer.
You see, I don't even need to do that because they know who I am, and I come up and then they fuck up, and I'm like, come on, man!
They already know it's
Come on!
I'm the owner and you're fucking up in front of me, bro.
They just go, we don't serve Japanese.
I'm like, come on! Hey! We talked about this racism. You cannot do that here. They're like, sorry, boss.
You would think that was funny.
Sorry, boss.
We thought you were another Jap. Sorry.
I didn't know it was you.
What flavor is this one? Did you see this one? I thought it was like an over easy egg.
That's like a
Is it egg?
No, I don't know.
that's toasted marshmallow for sure.
Oh, damn. Don't mind motherfucker, man. Shit.
I was like, hey, there's no yolk in there.
There's a fried egg on
You
the
want to fucking share a toasted marshmallow?
Oh my god.
This is insane, bro.
Sorry, this
So
totally
good.
became a mukbang video.
I don't care anymore. I'm gonna eat all these fucking cookies.
This is so
You guys,
good.
this is crazy.
And this guy doesn't eat sweets.
I don't
Really?
eat sweets ever. This is fucking crazy.
That's true, huh? You're a savory guy.
Are you gonna open one in Vegas?
We're working on it. We're negotiating for a while. I think around the middle of the pandemic, but we never pulled the trigger. But we've toured the area a lot.
If you do, can you text me?
I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
Yeah, text me personally.
No, I'll give you some of my shares too.
Yeah, tell me. I'll eat at all your places. So far, I ate at his burger shop. That was pretty good. It tastes like In-N-Out and
Bored
McDonald's.
and hungry.
It tastes like In-N-Out and McDonald's had a baby. Right in the middle.
What kind of burgers are those? Like smash burger style or like
burger,
thick
yes.
one?
I love smash burgers.
All right, so let's do the thing, right? How'd you get into business? What keeps you going?
I got into business almost 19 years ago now. Started my first business in real estate as an appraiser. Became a real estate appraiser with my best friend. Tricked me to become an entrepreneur, and I've been stuck in the industry ever since. Converted from real estate to clothing to jumping into food and NFTs and brand managing boxers, all this weird stuff that I do now.
I lost quite a bit of money in NFTs. We should talk about it.
How can you help him cope?
Oh, you weren't here, Steve, last time when Andy
No,
was
he
here?
wasn't here.
Definitely not.
I thought I hyped him up about it yesterday.
Yeah, you did.
Pick one. I'll eat the other half.
So with business, right?
Yep.
Are you like pivoting out of certain places like real estate for a reason, or is it just a personal drive or interest?
I pivoted out of real estate appraisal at the time because it was right before the first recession, market crash in 06, 07, 08. And things changed, regulations changed, got a lot tougher, so I had to pivot. And the great thing was I ended up falling into my true passion at the time, which was apparel and clothing. And
I remember that era.
yeah, I had some, luckily I had some decent success in that time period to get me out of real estate.
I am king.
Do you think like like obviously with like businesses and stuff, real estate is a big component of it. Do you think any of like your experience in early years in real estate, does that help you in any of this new stuff when you're trying to find locations?
Absolutely, I understand locations a lot better. I know great areas, how to negotiate deals a lot better. It's definitely helped me to where I'm at now. Yes.
You know what scares me after working at a grade A kind of real estate place? So I know you work with Planet Hollywood. No, not Planet Hollywood. MGM. And then all these big like retail spaces, right? And everyone that's worked there tells me so many horror stories about the contracts. Like they give you a sweet deal, you get in, you crush it, they see what your numbers are, and then they go, actually, we're gonna raise the rent. Even though you spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on construction. And I'm like, yo, like, that is so genius, but that is so shady.
They have you by the balls already.
How do you avoid that? Or can you at all?
It just depends on where you're at with your brand at the time, or how much hype you have, how much control, power you have. If you're like a Starbucks, if you're like a Starbucks or In-N-Out, you're getting the sweetheart deal. They're always gonna give you the sweetheart deal.
Because you have more leverage.
Yeah, you can definitely have more leverage. They're gonna roll out the red carpet because they want you in. Because let's say, like for example, when Apple comes into any plaza, all the stores are surrounding it. I think it goes up 30% from the whole.
With traffic?
Wow.
Yeah, the sales goes up like 30%.
So if you're Apple, like everyone comes sucks your dick.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's the business term, yeah.
Apple, Din Tai Fung, In-N-Out, like those types of brands will bring in just tons of traffic.
Yeah, because I've actually read somewhere, Chick-fil-A only opens in locations where there's like I think a Lowe's within a 2-mile radius or something.
Really?
What?
Or across the street from every In-N-Out.
For some reason, like
that's
because
interesting.
you know, big company, the bigger the company, the more like market analysis teams they have. So they'll piggyback off of the other companies, and they're like, okay, that is our demographic.
Yeah.
So it has to be like every Chick-fil-A is like at least 2 miles away from a Lowe's.
So let's say for your pizza place, if you're opening a pizza place, what's your dream neighbor that would help?
Reptile store.
Easy.
Amphibious reptile star.
I bet it all on that.
What's like the best case scenario neighbor?
Prove Steve right.
Nightclubs are great because after they come out, they're gonna buy slices of pizza.
So you like I heard you talk about you did real estate, clothing, and into food now, and I feel like there's a lot of talk of like people trying to find their passions and stuff. Do you find that as you get older, like, is there a one passion, or do your passions change, like, as an entrepreneur, or do they all kind of have some sort of through line, or?
It definitely shifts because once you do something for a long time, it kind of gets
Boring as fuck?
Yeah, repetitive and boring. So I was like, I'm always looking for what I want to accomplish next. And the ideas and dreams get bigger because you're doing things that you've never done before in the first place. So you're like, well, I didn't know this was possible. I didn't know you could get to this level.
Yeah.
And once you keep reaching higher, you're like, okay, now I can see, now I'm getting up there to the guys I admire.
Wow.
Now I'm like, okay, now I have a chance of even surpassing what I thought I could do. And so it keeps shifting.
Wow.
So as we're sitting here like admiring all these big cookies, like these chumps like these big cookies. I'm in the future already, dude. Big cookies fucking 2 years ago.
Big cookies. This is
We're just eating his old inventory. He's
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
get rid of this for me.
Enjoy these big cookies, guys. I've moved on.
Do you have like a time frame of like, it usually takes me this amount of time to kind of, I don't know, get bored of a certain industry or?
When some of the concepts are just when they're taking off, you're in that moment and you're trying to live in that moment, but things are moving so fast and you're trying to just keep up with everything that's going on. And once that moment passes and you don't make I think after that is when I start thinking about different things like, hey, we've already either peaked out or everyone isn't on the same page anymore and now it's time to go to the next thing.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. Like, I think serial entrepreneurial wise, like, it's really, our minds are always like excited about a lot of different things, right? So like, you're in a lot of projects, and so like, how do you know when to start, stop, or like give attention here and not here? And then like, do you over the years have a flow?
I start catching the flow. Like right now, I feel like I'm in that moment right now where
Yeah.
I caught it again. I'm like, okay, I feel like I got a unicorn. I have that unicorn right now, and I need to run with it. Sometimes with the concepts that we have, it's usually based off of team members that you're working with over time, where things just kind of just fall apart, or you start seeing the red flags and things that happen. You're like, hey, well, this concept. If I stick with this concept, this is the max I'm able to grow within this time frame.
What's a red flag? Like, what would be a sample one?
Red flag? Just
Maybe like a guy who thinks he owns a unicorn. Maybe one for me. Like,
Because I feel like the more experience you get,
Yeah.
the more you're easier at seeing red flags.
Of course, I think the red flags you could tell are people that aren't team players.
Big talkers, lazy walkers.
Yeah, big talkers, lazy walkers. They're not thinking out when things go wrong. They don't know how to think outside the box. Business is about problem solving. If you can't problem solve, you're gonna be doomed.
So I have a friend. He has like a YouTube channel, and then they got crushed by the apocalypse stuff. So they have to have a Patreon. There's like 6 people that go on this channel all the time. If there's Patreon to keep the channel to survive and all that stuff, like if you're in that situation, what do you think you would do?
He can't even imagine being in that bad of a situation.
Everything's a red flag.
How did I get that low? First of all,
he's like, I do a group ritualistic suicide.
Start over.
Rebrand. Yeah.
Would you say rebrand?
Rebrand. Or get out of there. Get rid of the bad.
I'll tell him you said that too. So, yeah.
do you have any do you have any concepts in mind or business ideas that you've kind of done the math on and you know it's not, it doesn't generate a lot of income, but you really just like?
Yes. So those projects that I want to do I'm like, okay, this is like legacy projects or things that I get super excited about. They might not make me the most money, but those are the projects I want to do the most. I think they'll make the most impact, I think, for me personally.
Wow. And then do you have like a certain amount? Because obviously, if you have all of those, then you can't, pay the bills and raise a family and stuff. Like, do you have a certain percentage of like your portfolio? Like, these are for me, and then these are for. I need to show some success.
Of course, no, I definitely have that now because especially with kids, I know I'm like, hey, I need to do these projects. And I need to make sure I watch these and make sure these are taken care of because this takes care of my grandkids are going to be set off this, right? And then this is stuff I can do for fun for myself for fun.
Why do you want to hook your grandkids up so bad? Isn't that gonna?
How do you know you're gonna like them?
My parents don't my ass, so they know I'm not taking care of my grandkids. I think
Bill Gates is giving all his money away. Won't even give a fucking dollar to his kids. I think George.
To his direct kids?
Warren Buffett's doing the same.
Warren Buffett's doing that shit. Because they want them to be motivated, not be lazy assholes who get addicted to drugs and shit.
Maybe that doesn't happen as much with Asians.
I don't know.
I know a lot of Asians addicted to drugs. Yeah, I was one of them.
Or it's raising the bean.
I don't know. Generational wealth Asians, they exist, but they're just not our friends.
yeah.
Would you ever get into like the gym business maybe?
The gym business?
Or you think that's just a bad business model?
Liquidate.
If I found something where I could disrupt it and kind of bring my own flair to it, then probably do it.
Disrupt the industry.
Yeah, because you always want to. That's why I jump into industries like when we talked about last time. Why the hell did I go into the NFT? Like that's crazy, jumping in, going buy NFTs, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go. I think I can go shake things up. I'm gonna open a damn restaurant out of it, and that thing shook up the whole industry at the time. Now, if you actually do research and look out there, there's tons of people that started brands with their NFTs because of us. Yeah. There's guys that had a beer company. The Happy Dad guys, they launched the beef jerky with their NFTs. A lot of people are doing different things with it, and we just showed them like, hey, you do a tangible use and make real money off your product in case the value of your NFT does drop and you're still okay.
It's like shake things up, almost like your like go-to like mantra. Like, does this shake things up? And if it doesn't, then I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, I think that's what excites me, right? That's what gets me going all.
Like it's exciting to like incorporate NFTs into like Planned Parenthood or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like sick idea.
Yeah, shake that baby up.
Jeez.
Dude, you could do vacuum NFTs.
Come on.
Jeez.
Just trying to think outside the box, though. That's what it's about, right?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I know. Planned Parenthood NFTs. You do like what the baby would have looked like if it grew up into a full person. And like in different stages, they evolve over time into like adulthood.
Yeah.
Shake it up.
Is there a way to marry jujitsu and food? Where like
I think there's a way to do it.
if you can grapple the cashier, then you get your meal half off.
How would you reinvent the gym business?
Yeah, we need help.
I have a friend that owns a gym. Can you help his gym out?
Yeah, I also have a friend that owns a gym.
They're at 646 Gibbons in downtown.
I always think with everything, it's just you gotta make it approachable. If you're looking at thinking about the mass, you're trying to make it as approachable and dumbed down and easy to enter as possible, right?
What if he has like a big intimidating skull inside? Is that good for the masses?
Yeah,
that might scare people off.
I totally said so.
does his skull look anything like this?
What?
No.
What if he has an intimidating guy asleep in front of the gate with a bicycle between his legs?
And a half tip.
And a pinball.
Is your
No
wife
solutions.
like a traditional like stay at home, take care of the family?
She's a preschool special ed teacher.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and so she's super.
That's rough.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a
God's
tough
work.
It's a tough job, and she's very disciplined, organized, and definitely puts me in check.
Do you ever like go like, I pay my employees more than how much you make?
Holy crap!
I'll get killed for that. she's the real
Does she ever
boss.
go, wow, my kids get it, why don't you fucking get it?
All the time, yes.
Damn.
Because I'm assuming she doesn't have to work,
Yeah.
but she probably really enjoys it. Oh, that's cool.
That's great. That's like the best
Are your,
person
are
to
your
get as a teacher.
kids old enough to like go to school and they're just like, so your wife is like, well, I don't have to be home all day, so I'm gonna work, or like.
They're still four and one, so one's in school, that one's still
Oh, that's like so mama work and working.
Yeah.
Dang.
That was gangster.
She works 2 jobs,
Yep.
as they say.
Yeah.
Well, he has 12 companies, so
Oh, right. Well, no, I'm saying she works.
she works 2 jobs, but he owns 12 companies.
But she works harder.
So
as
she
a
does
mother.
harder than what I do, though.
Yeah.
There it is.
Taking care of kids you already know.
When you're curating Haven or the new center, Haven City Market, how do you go about that? How do you tell people you're not right for us? How do you try to get other people to consider it?
I think we are scoping out for a mix, right? We want concepts that we know will bring in a natural crowd already. Like, you know, certain things they'll look for. Like, you come there, you're like, I don't want these crazy things, but I want a good burger, or I want chicken wings, or, you know, you want some of those established concepts, but you also want some of the things that are gonna drive people to make it a destination. Like, hey, I'm gonna
Like a ube corn dog.
like an ube corn dog, yeah. I'm willing to drive out from San Diego, going to West Covina to try the ube corn dog because I can't get anywhere else. And we want to mix. I think we want a good mix of both.
So if like a chain, like a Philly steak place was like, I want to be in there, you'd have to go. You got to come with something.
I think they have to fit. They have to fit within the whole place, right? They have to make sense. Like, are they way too big, or are they a Sbarro? I was like, I don't want Sbarro. Are you sure?
If there is a Sbarro, do you get
Hell of a calzone.
You're lost.
Is it cheaper rent if there's a Sbarro within like a certain distance of your place?
Cheaper rent for them?
No, for you guys, because like you have to be next to a Sbarro.
What if the guy's like, I'll pay double?
No, I can't do it.
Damn, even then. Wow, yeah.
What if I'm in a strip mall and I'm like, I want a really hard calzone?
Hard bottom.
Why do they always look good and then you get it and you're like so disappointed?
Tricks you every time.
It's like so bad.
They've got it down to a science, dude.
Because the science of putting out bad things.
It looks good.
You know how you were saying that one of the places in there you would partner with personally?
Yeah, that's what we're.
How do you pick which one that's going to be?
I think we're, you know, that's a whole getting to know the partner, the whatever their concept.
You have to find the goal.
So it could be anything.
It could be anything. We definitely have to. You know, we've learned a lot from the past, and we've done similar things that we haven't posted publicly. But this one's gonna be posted publicly, so we're gonna have to be. We're pretty much you're getting in bed with them, right? You're gonna be married to this partner and making sure that they know how to operate a business. We gotta handhold them a certain way. Are these people that we actually like? We don't like them, and they might do well, but we don't get along. Then we'd rather not just.
That's everything right there, yeah.
So you don't just show your boxers to anybody.
Just you today.
I can't even see him. You're lucky.
I can see them. Just me and Steve, baby.
Well, thank you. Check it out.
Dude.
Dough and Arrow, coffee and cookies.
And also the design of the box is so cool too.
Thanks.
Very
delicious.
Everything's very thought out.